Straight here with Tyler Lewis from Channel 10's American News. Today on December 31st, we're bringing you a recap on the decade that was the 1970s.
The 70s had its ups and downs, but it definitely had its memorable moments. First, we go back to the 70s, back when Nixon was still president and the war was still an issue.
On January 20th, 1969, Richard Nixon was sworn into office as the United States' 37th president. Here we bring you footage of this important event. I state your name.
I, Richard Milhouse Nixon,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of presidential office
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of presidential office
in which I am about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
And that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountain.
Many people hope for a new era of peace and happiness. Things were looking good and the war over in Vietnam was slowly becoming over the U.S. Everyone liked Nixon until the Watergate scandal, which everyone is familiar with. Members of CREEP broke into the Democratic headquarters in the Watergate incident. Nixon denied all involvement and became the first and only president to ever resign from office. Moving on to another major incident now known as stagflation.
Stagflation is the state of extreme inflation and economic stagnation. This began in the States during the recession in 1973. For the first time in United States history, gasoline prices rose to $4. The OPEC was a major factor in the oil crisis. Countries around the world exporting oil and gas into the U.S. took control over pricing for gasoline and gas prices. The prices rose dramatically.
After Nixon resigned, Gerald Ford took office. Ford was sworn into office because of Nixon's resignation. He served for one term and eventually was beaten in the election of 1977 by his successor, Jimmy Carter. A landmark in American history took place during Ford's presidency. He was in office for America's 200th anniversary of independence.
Also, in foreign affairs, Ford acted vigorously to maintain U.S. power and prestige after the collapse of Cambodia and South Vietnam. Preventing a new war in the Middle East remained a major objective. By providing aid to both Israel and Egypt, the Ford administration helped persuade the two countries to accept an interim truce agreement. The tent with the Soviet Union continued. President Ford and Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev set new limitations upon nuclear weapons.
Following Ford's presidency, Jimmy Carter took office and is now still in office. Unfortunately, approximately 1 month ago, Iranian students involved in the United States Embassy and now have become American hostages. President Carter has yet to come up with a solution.
Fashion has dramatically changed from the 60s to the 70s. More and more people are accepting the changing of traditional society. More and more people have now accepted the new, relaxed lifestyle brought about by the counterculture. Jeans are a popular thing to wear now.
Rock and roll has changed American lives. Artists and bands like Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, and Queen have changed the musical content and spirits of people around the world today. Technology has advanced as well in the past decade. Some key inventions were the word processing, post-it notes, the laser printer, and the cellular phone.
Environmentalist groups such as the Natural Resources Defense Council have had broad agendas and activities and still today seek sustainable policies from federal, state, and local government and industrial corporations.
roots of the women's rights movement, spearheaded by the National Organization for Women, was brought to bear on the major issue of the ratification of Equal Rights Amendment to the Constitution. The ERA was approved by the U.S. House of Representatives in 1971 and the Senate in 1972.
Here we provide you with some exclusive footage of a historical soccer match between Italy and Brazil at Yankee Stadium from 1977. This match was exciting, and it changed the way soccer was looked at in the United States. Guys, I'm here at Yankee Stadium where they've converted the outfield into a soccer field. There's a friendly match between Brazil and Italy today. Here we can see Dominique, the star player for Italy, warming up on the pitch. The match will be starting in 20 minutes. First, an interview with Dominique. Hello, Dominique. We have some questions from the fans today. They really want to know, are you enjoying America?
Oh yeah, I really am. I'm having a great time here. It's really awesome. I really do like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. America's a pretty good place.
Yeah.
One more question. A lot of people really wanted to know, how do you feel against Brazil and the star striker Pele?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick their butt. Seriously, they're going down. I'm gonna make them look at my face, and I'm gonna make them, because I'm gonna win. Our team's gonna win. Seriously.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Wish you good luck. Have a great game.
Sure. There.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.